Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Hopefully you're doing amazing. So today I felt called to do a pick a card, and the topic is going to be what changes will be happening for you. So we have 3 card selections in front of us. We have for pile number 1, we have the Tear or the Tear. I just have to read the book, but I think it's the Tear. And for pile number 2, we have the Venom. And then for pile number 3, we have the Poet. Alrighty, my dears. Well, I will give you some time if you need it. Feel free to pause the video, and I will see you in your pile or piles. Welcome, my lovely pile ones. If you chose the Tear, this is going to be your reading on what changes will be happening for you. So this is my first time working with this archetype deck. Which one is it? It's called, hang on. It's called the Wild Unknown Archetypes. So this is my first time working with it. I've had it for like a couple months now, but I want to go ahead and read this. But from an intuitive standpoint, it feels like there's going to be some changes in regards to like your emotional body here. It feels like your tears are turning into like emerald or gold. Like your tears are transitioning you into something of a higher vibration, something of a higher frequency. Some of you may have blue eyes, or some of you may have really dark brown eyes. Some of you have that like honey brown gold colored eyes too. But let's go ahead and read the book and see what it has to say. It says the Tear, the morning, the release, the rain. Tears are droplets of letting go. Once they begin to fall, we allow the swelling tide of emotion to run its elemental course. Often the tear is what is needed in order for a conversation or a situation to break into the next level of intimacy and vulnerability. Some say that tears are so powerful in softening our egos that they open up a portal to the unseen world. Through our watery eyes, the ancestors catch a glimpse of us, and we are reminded of their eternal embrace. We sense our humanity, our humility, and we allow ourselves to be held. It is likely that this card appears when there is grieving yet to do, sinking down into disappointment or despair that once acknowledged will bring a shimmer of clarity to our dewy eyes. It says the tear is powerful and it is possible to be subsumed in its waters. Find a supportive place to be open. Find a supportive place to open the floodgates. Wow, that's interesting. So there could be something that you're going through currently, like that pertains to your emotional body. There could have been something that has recently occurred in your life, something that you feel like releasing energy through tears by. Let's go ahead and dive into the Moonology deck and see what else we got here. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for pile number 1? What changes will be happening for them? What changes will be happening for our lovely pile number 1s? Please and thank you. So we have meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. The conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Oh, wow. There's something that could have started with the most recent new moon. I think it was a Virgo new moon, if I'm not mistaken. We do have a Pisces full moon, super moon, and partial lunar eclipse coming up on September 17th. I feel like there's something that's going to reach some sort of conclusion with them within that time frame. I feel like this could have started maybe even in the actual new moon in Pisces season, or this could have been the most recent new moon. On the bottom of the deck, we have balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces. So definitely there is something that is going to occur during this Pisces supermoon eclipse portal. So definitely pay attention to how you feel and what's going on, what messages you receive during that time, because they're going to be very important for you. So this is the evolution of the soul. Let's see what we got. We have Life Path 8. Material manifester, power, the boss, can create several sources of income, prioritizes work over love. Being mindful, finding joy in a slower paced life, admiring beauty and small treasures, living a mindful and engaged life. We have creative, an inborn tendency for creativity. Find your creative passion, making a living as a creative. Gorgeous. I'm getting the message that whatever is bogging you down emotionally here, you're going to channel into a creative project or a passion pursuit here. What's the saying where you make it's like you make art through your emotions? It's totally way off, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like when you're able to channel your deepest emotions into some form of magic and creation and beauty that's just astounding. I feel like that's what you're going to be doing. And something about that creativity, that project, is going to be healing for your soul here. Some of you might be a Life Path 8, or the number 8 could be very significant for you. I feel like part of the changes that are going to be happening for you is that you're going to bring in massive healing within this lunar eclipse full moon portal. And it's going to change your perspective on your life and the things that you're doing. It could also shift like what's going on financially for you. I feel like there's going to be a new source of income that's going to come from this creative pursuit, this passion project, whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you're doing here. I feel like also you'll be able to be more mindful now. It says balance, spirituality, and practicality, being more mindful here. Oh my gosh, like underneath we have super moon. It says emotions are running high. Definitely something is connected to the Pisces supermoon lunar eclipse coming up, but I feel like you're going to be able to slow down around this time. Maybe you've been so busy and life has just been going, going, going. It's like you can hardly catch your breath, you know? It's like your head is freaking spinning here. It's like, you know, and that in itself could be something to be emotional about. You know what I'm saying? So let's get some more information here. This is another Maruka X deck. This is about your spirituality and gifts. So what changes will be occurring for pile number 1? Please and thank you. Ooh. Okay, we got 4 here. We'll start with that. We have sexual healer. You have the capacity to become a sexual healer with the skills to change sexual trauma, wounding, limitation that goes in people's... Can I reread that? Let me reread that. I'm so sorry, I butchered it. It says sexual healer. You have the capacity to become a sexual healer with the skills to change sexual trauma, wounding, limitation that goes on in people's bodies and in their worlds. Quite interesting. We have heartbreaker. You easily inspire romantic feelings in others because of your kind and sweet approach, making you a heartbreaker. Relationships. You have a talent for mentoring or counseling relationships, having the ability to guide others to their path to love because of your own experience in love. We have catalyst. You're someone that evokes progress and change in people, making them aware that something could be even better, leaving them forever changed. Let me get one more for this row. What changes will be happening with pile number 1? We have humanitarian. You're a voice for the voiceless to create, reform, and change, relying on the divine to guide you and to protect you from harm's way. Quite unique energy here, pile number 1. It feels pretty spicy. I feel like for some of you, there could have been some changes in regards to your relationship, if you're in one, or some important relationship here. I feel like that could be linked to these tears that were being shed. You know, whether it was you or your person, it feels like someone here was maybe a little bit jealous of the other, and maybe something could have occurred, maybe even a separation. But it feels like that is going to be part of the mega transformational shift, the catalyst for the changes that are going to be occurring in your life. Again, it's like something happens in an important relationship, or something has recently happened, and it's like you're channeling that energy, that sadness, and you're literally spinning gold with it, is what it feels like, whatever that is for you personally. Now, if this does have something to do with a love relationship here, or some kind of an important relationship here, it feels like no matter what the case may be, like I said, the conclusions will be reached within this time frame of this super moon eclipse. Now, this reading is intended to be timeless. So if you're watching this next year, 2 years from now, or whenever, just apply that to the next super moon or eclipse that's coming into your own personal life in that time frame. But regardless here, some of you, it's like I feel like some of you are realizing that you have a mission here to help heal people that are going through any form of heartbreak here, or that have been through some trauma, no matter the cause. It doesn't have to be only sexual related here. If it feels like you're realizing that you are someone who wants to speak up for the collective here, someone who wants to bring change and transformation for the collective, and someone who wants to help heal the collective, which is so powerful. Some of you could be healing your own sexual trauma here, in your own heartbreak, no matter the cause. It doesn't have to be something recent. It could be something from the past. I feel like whatever creative pursuit that you're on, it's like you're finding a unique way to go about it. All right, so let's get some of these Wild Muse oracles. Can we get some Wild Muse oracles for pile number 1, please and thank you? What changes will be happening for pile number 1, please and thank you? Ooh. Okay, sorry, we had some drop. We have card number 44, On Fire. So sexy. You might be a fire sign. I'm feeling air energy here, some water energy as well, or you could have those in your top 3. We have card number 13, Decluttering. Some of you could quite literally be moving very soon, or planning some sort of a big move, or maybe leaving a particular place. Some of you could also be starting your own business because something is actually really taking off for you, whatever it is that you're doing. Wow, we have card number 4, Create and Progress. So we have 4, 4, 13 breaks down to a 4, 4. So pay attention to the numbers 4, 4, 4, 4 in any combination, because those are your angels coming through for you. You are surrounded and you are protected. Look at, we have Create twice. So again, there's something that you're doing here that is going to take off for you. That's going to be a huge major change coming in for you next. No matter what the case may be, you're going to have something to celebrate. This could even be like something that just has to do with spirituality. And again, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because there's going to be so many different passionate pursuits here. What is changing for pile number 1? Hang on, my deck is like sliding up there. What is changing for pile number 1? Again, some of you could be leaving even a relationship, like making the choice to, I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily be a relationship, but you're making the choice to put some of your burdens down here. It's like you're following your heart, your passion, and your intuition here. And it's like you're mastering your craft while you're at it. Can we get some advice for pile number 1 to close this out? Advice for these changes that are going to be happening for pile number 1. Advice, please and thank you. Advice for pile number 1. Advice for pile number 1, please and thank you. We have Justice, the Six of Cups, and the Hermit here. I'm hearing the message to follow the path of your soul. Follow the path of your soul and it'll bring your life into balance here. Follow your heart. Yes. Your heart, following your heart will lead you to this 9 of Pentacles here. Alrighty, my lovely pile number 1s. Hopefully you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will catch you on the next one. I would like to note the signs here. We have Pisces showing. We have Libra. I believe the 6 of Cups is, I think that's Scorpio if I'm not mistaken. But water energy nonetheless. We have Virgo, we have Pisces, Cancer energy again, Gemini, and fire energy here as well. Alrighty, my dears, thank you so much for stopping by. Ooh, earth energy, a little bit of earth energy too. More water and fire. Alrighty, my dears, hopefully you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye, pile 1. Welcome, my lovely pile number 2s. If you chose this Venom card, then this is going to be your reading. So I'm not sure if that's the moon or planet Earth in this mouth here. I'm feeling like vampire energy or wolf energy here. I feel like, again, we have this supermoon lunar eclipse in Pisces coming up on September 17th, but this is timeless, so whenever the next supermoon is for you or eclipse could be very significant. But I feel like there's gonna be big changes associated with it. I'm almost feeling like morphing energy, maybe a little bit of pain. It feels like something is shifting, something's changing, just on an intuitive level here. So we're gonna read the card. It says, the poison, the curse, the toxin. Much to our dismay, the venom is always lurking in the shadows in one form or another. Its toxic presence may be found in our relationships, thoughts, speech, or environment. Thankfully, the cycle of purification and detoxification comes so naturally that it is built into our every exhale. We breathe out carbon dioxide and the plants return it to us as oxygen. Archetypal venom is rarely remedied as easily However, and it can come in potent forms and quantities that are deeply damaging to us and to the world. When the Venom card appears, there is a harmful substance in our psychic realm that must be identified. Perhaps your words have a sting of poison about them. Perhaps a relationship is slowly draining your reserves. Acknowledgement is the first step. Change is the second. The remedy will reveal itself in time, and with it, forgiveness. It says, the spreading of venom is like a chain reaction. When we strike others, it is likely we have ourselves been struck. Break the cycle. So that is going to be the change for you, my friends. My friends. There's something that you held on to in your psyche here that has maybe tainted the way that you viewed things, or, you know, really just hindered maybe some aspect of yourself that you've been wanting to let go of. And I feel like that is going to be the changes that are happening very soon with you. You're breaking the cycle here. You're breaking the toxic pattern, whatever it is. You're releasing the toxicity from something previous. You're releasing old wounds here. I'm feeling this as like the mental body here. Changes will be happening within your psyche here. I feel like it could also help influence your physical body as well. Like you might feel energetically lighter here. All right, let's dig into your cards, my love. My loves. Alrighty, so there's one. Let's see. What changes will be happening for pile number 2? So we have surrender to the divine full moon. Yes, there's that full moon. I'm telling you, something big is just around the corner, you guys. We have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Now, this toxicity that you're trying to release, or this venom, so to speak, could have happened whenever the last new moon in Scorpio was. So this could have been all the way up in last year's time here. Doesn't have to be. This could just be the last new moon. You know best. It's going to be different for everyone here. Some of you could be a Scorpio here. Or I'm feeling earth energy too. But whatever this is, it's like you're finding the boldness and the braveness to really work through whatever has occurred here within you. You're surrendering. You're surrendering the fight that you've been putting up here. It's like you're waving your white flag. I'm hearing the song Dido. What is it called? White Flag. All right, spirits. What changes will be occurring for my lovely pile number 2? Please and thank you. What changes will be happening for pile number 2? All right, hang on one second. I want to look up those lyrics in case there's some significance. It says, I know you think that I shouldn't still love you or tell you that, but if I didn't say it, well, I'd still have felt it. Where's the sense in that? I promise, and I'm not trying to make your life harder or return to where we were. And then the chorus says, but I will go down with this ship, and I won't put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love and always will be. I know I left too much mess and destruction to come back again, and I caused nothing but trouble. I understand if you can't talk to me again, and if you live by the rules of it's over, then I'm sure that makes sense. And then the chorus happens again. And then it says, and when we meet, which I'm sure we will, all that was there will still be there. I'll let it pass and hold my tongue, and you will think that I've moved on. So this could definitely be something that pertains to a karmic relationship or some sort of a relationship or a breakup, something from the past, somebody that you've held onto feelings for so long. But, you know, it feels like that relationship was not easy, whatever happened. And it feels like you're finally going to have your great release of this person, place, or situation. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. So with your evolution of the soul cards, we have level 4 consciousness. You've emerged as an individual. You're taking control of your life, beginning to achieve self-mastery. Gorgeous. We have karmic bonds, a pre-birth agreement to fulfill uncomfortable and binding relationships. Identify them and break free. Yes, that's exactly what you're doing. You're breaking free of whatever this karmic tie was for you. We have easy road, good karma flowing into your life, a comfortable average life, making it through unscathed. Beautiful. It's almost like you're now finally releasing whatever was holding you down or keeping you in place in your psyche. And it's like it's helping you master yourself. It's helping you master your reality here. And it's bringing in the good life, so to speak. We do have lessons underneath the deck. It says, seeing the big picture, learning important lessons in life, overcoming difficult lessons. Life path number 1. Trailblazer, leader, pioneer, risk taker. You do better working on your own, a true romantic deep in your heart. So some of you could be a life path number 1 or a life path number 4 here. But you are definitely shifting and transforming some painful lessons that have occurred in your life, which is beautiful. It's like you're realizing that life does not have to be difficult. Hang on. We have take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. Sorry, I just felt called to do that. All right, so this is going to be another Maroka X deck. This is about your spiritual gifts. What is changing for my lovely pile number 2? Please and thank you. What is changing for my lovely pile number 2? Please and thank you, Spirit. Okay. We have rebellion. Your rebellious mind is a force that is able to remove the smoke screens which cloud the minds. Someone who follows their own path, not that which is popular. We have mirror. You disrupt things in order to enable people to see themselves differently and begin to heal. The ultimate mirror. I feel like you had to go through some heavy stuff with whatever this karmic bond was here, but you were straight up a mirror for them. Some of you might be a reflector in your, what is it called? Your freaking, like there's the manifesting generator, the manifestor, the reflector, and then the projector. Some of you could have been either the reflectors or the projectors here. It's called your human design. That's what it is. I'm so sorry. Pregnancy brain is a real thing, okay? So we also have shaman. You can tap into a powerful way of guiding your life and the lives of others, often through great struggle, that you learn to break free and awaken the truth to help others. Yes. It's exactly what you're doing right now. We have healing hands. You are able to use universal energy with your hands to help people alleviate spiritual, physical, or mental suffering and clear energetic blockages. Some of you could be attuned to Reiki or be taking a Reiki course or some form of energy healing. This could also be crystal healing. What is it called? Qigong. Definitely a very spiritual pile here. And I feel like part of that, like this karmic bond or this thing that you went through, led you to your life purpose and your life path. We also have catalyst. Wow, this showed up in pile number 1. It says you are someone that evokes progress and change in people, making them aware that something could be better, leaving them forever changed. Yes. If you haven't taken some sort of energy healing course, if there's one that you're drawn to particularly, that's something that's going to be changing in your life. I feel like you're going to be drawn to learning about the energetic healing arts here. And your spirit team and your spirit guides want you to go in that direction here. I feel like some of you know that you were a shaman, maybe in a past life. Some of you are being called to being a new age shaman, is what I like to call it, because you feel it deep in your genetic codes here. Something about you and your frequency and your energy helps shift and change other people. Wow, and that's part of what has to do with this reflection energy as well. It's like you show people their true colors here. And you help them unlock their own gifts and their own abilities and their own inner shaman, their own inner healer. Part of also what is going to be changing for you is that your life is going to feel much easier in the times moving forward ahead. What a blessing. Okay, so we're gonna get some of these Wild Muse oracles. Just saw 16:16 on the clock. Let's get some Wild Muse oracles for pile number 2. What changes will be happening for them, please, and thank you. We have card number 2, claim your energy. Yes, that's exactly what you're doing. It's like you're finally gathering all your pieces. I'm hearing you went through something where you were, what is it called? Fractaled, or you felt like pieces of you were spread out everywhere. So it's like you're finally gathering your energy, your frequency here, and it's like, some of you could literally be healing out by the sun here. If you're not, that's something that you should be doing, is absorbing that sunshine, that beautiful vitamin D. We have card number 27, the ship has sailed. And then we have card number 9, tell it like it is. So 299 could be a significant number for you. Pay attention to when you see those numbers, 299. So whatever karmic situation that you are releasing, it feels like they might try to come back into your life here, but you're going to be way too healed and be prospering way too much to be even thinking about or considering going back to this person, place, or situation. And you're going to vocalize it. You're going to vocalize it. And that will be a straight up mirror or awakening for this person. That'll be their catalyst as well. Meditation is something that you should be doing right now as well. What changes are going to be happening for pile number 2, please and thank you? What changes are going to be happening for pile number 2? You're going to be celebrating your freedom is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be celebrating the rebirth of you, your life, and your energy here. Some of you are actually going to dare to do the thing that you always wanted to do, right? Again, like I said, if there's some sort of like a class, it doesn't necessarily have to be spiritual. It could be anything that you are drawn to. But some of you are going to actually make that step forward to embark on this new journey here. Yeah. And you're going to have mega transformations. Look at it. We got Death, the Page of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands here. It's like you're releasing all ties to the past here. Now let's get some advice to close this out. Can we get some advice for pile number 2? Advice, please and thank you. Ooh. Eight. Your advice here, pile number 2, is that as you continue to build this relationship with your higher self and you continue to master your own frequency, your gifts, abilities, and the things that you want to do, you're going to be receiving more messages and insight as you do this, like messages from your spirit team and guides along the way. I'm also receiving the message that more opportunities will start opening up for you as you make this transformational shift here in your life. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy, but this is where your dreams lie. Pile number 2. This is where you're on the path to your dream life. Eight could also be significant for you. We have 299 and 288 showing. Then we also have 99 again. The signs I'm seeing are Scorpio. We have more water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. More water energy, more earth energy. We have some fire energy and Pisces energy as well. Alrighty, my dears, thank you so much for stopping by, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye, Pile 2. Welcome, my lovely Pile 3s. If you chose this card, the Poet, then this is going to be your reading. So you could be a very sentimental person here, very charming, very mysterious. I feel like you have different views on life here. Some of you could be psychics or intuitives here. Some of you may practice reading a crystal ball, quite literally. Some of you also are able to telepathically speak with animals as well. So let's go ahead and read this card in the guidebook. We have the artist, the witness, the truth teller. The poet's work is to feel immensely and not be afraid. They must seek out the truth in the darkest corners of the world and carry it back for all to see. This unique capacity resides within us all, regardless of our relationship to creativity. When the poet energy is present, there is a call for deep honesty and reflection, for seeing the big picture within the little one. The poet rides effortlessly between the personal and the universal. It's possible that others may not seem to listen or care about the poet's work, but do not be discouraged. The words of the poet ring true for centuries to come, soothing the wounds of despair and violence that captivate our world. The poet's work is never finished. Find your voice and trust that the wind will carry it. It's likely there's a poem or poet that was meaningful to you at a young age. Revisit and reread it now. Be open to its message. So if you can remember a poem from when you were young or a certain age, definitely revisit that. I feel like that was big advice in itself. I feel like for you, pile number 3, you're finally embracing your inner calling, your voice, and that's what's going to be changing for you. I feel like something that you speak or something that you release to people, the collective, if you have a platform, I feel like you're going to be heard. And not just only now, for like it said, years, months, days, centuries even to come. So don't think that if your words have gone unnoticed that it's going to continue, because it's not. Something is going to change. All right, my dears, so let's go ahead and dive into the Moonology cards. Let's see what big changes will be happening for pile number 3. Please and thank you. Okay, so the other ones only got 2, but we'll take it. We have communication is key, new moon in Gemini. Some of you could have a moon in Gemini or have a Gemini placement. We have a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. We have balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces. So you could have Pisces in your chart, Cancer, or Gemini. I feel like some of you maybe have been struggling to get your communication out. We believe in the impossible blue moon. I think we had one in Capricorn just recently. Some of you, it feels like maybe you feel like you're not being seen or heard. But The impossible is about to happen for you, my dears. I think your spirit guides want you to stay like grounded. They want you to stay calm. They want you to remain positive. What changes are coming in for my lovely pile number 3s? Please and thank you. What changes are coming in for pile number 3? Okay. So we have, wow, this just came out in pile number 2. Easy road. Good karma flowing into your life. A comfortable, average life. Making it through unscathed. We have spiritual team. Your spiritual teachers will find you. Answers will appear by chance. Help will come at a perfect time. Well, that's beautiful. We have answers within. Connecting to your higher self, strengthening your intuition, letting your intuition guide you. I knew this was my psychic or intuitive pile here. Some of you are going to receive messages from your spirit team, your spirit guides, or your ancestors here that is going to help you move forward here with whatever it is you're trying to do. It feels like there's something that you need to express. Something you need to express that has been deep within your soul here. And whatever this is, it's like, it's going to shift your life into an easier path, an easier road. We have soul is royalty at the bottom. Extraordinary regal presence. Step into your own personal power. Living your purpose as a leader. Some of you, if you have like a platform, my dears, some of you are going to start to take off here. I feel like you're going to be noticed more, and I feel like maybe that has something to do with this impossible here. Whatever it is that you're doing, it feels like it's impossible. It doesn't have to be a platform, but like some of you have information, messages, something that needs to be heard and seen by the masses here, or something eventually will be. And for some of you, it might even lead you to some sort of fame or recognition here. I feel like it's not even like that's what you're wanting. You're just doing your soul's work here, following your intuition here, and it's leading you to a path that you're actually meant to be on. It has something to do with your throat chakra, something to do with speaking in the words that you're divining here, like these messages that are coming within your soul. Now, this is another Maruka X deck. It's about spiritual gifts. Give me more information for pile number 3. What changes will be happening for them? Please and thank you. Let's flip them over. What changes will be happening for pile number 3? Please and thank you. Oh, too many. Sorry, you guys. Wow, you guys might have some mega transformational shifts here. Okay. So we're starting off with clairvoyance. We have, you possess clear vision, perceiving with the mind's eye. inner vision, or extended visual capacity that can include images from the past, present, and future. Exactly. Like, I knew this was my psychic intuitive pile here. We have devilish ways. Your devious ways create a torch of danger that is hard to resist. There's a dark side to you that keeps them intrigued. We have arouser. You provoke sexual arousal like a phantom, dancing with them in a vibrational dance to enchant, tease, entice, and play with their most deep hidden desires. Ooh, sounds sexy. We have warrior. You have a warrior spirit, not afraid to face conflict and challenges, while at the same time remain committed to a path of goodwill and fairness. We have becoming. You can easily tap into people's fantasies and become them multifaceted, complex, but well-rounded, making you hard to read. Sounds like some spicy energy you have. It sounds like the perfect blend of sweet and sexy. I feel like for you, pile number 3, I feel like you've always known about your gifts and your psychic abilities, but you're finally now going to really and actually and fully trust your gifts and the messages that you receive. I feel like it could have been something to do with the past where people have gaslit you about the things that you were onto or things that you called out about people, and that kind of threw you off your game, right? But it's like one of the major changes you're going to be receiving is actually trusting the messages that you receive. I feel like also you are going to be tapping into possibly even sex magic here, or fully allowing yourself to be aroused or to tap into your fantasy or sexual habits or your desires, I should say. I feel like you're always concerned maybe about what other people think of you. And I feel like you're finally going to release that. And you're going to allow yourself to truly shine. There's something mysterious and sexy about you, pile number 3. It's like you stand up for what you believe in here. You're a warrior. You're a leader at heart. And again, becoming. It's like you're so complex here that people can't even begin to grasp what or who you are. It's like you were sent from another planet. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into the Wild Muse oracles to get more information here. What changes will be happening for pile number 3? Please and thank you. What changes will be happening for pile number 3? We have card number 20, confessions. Again, needing to speak up about something. We have card number 18, beauty sleep. Again, there's something to do with crows or ravens here. I feel like there's either a crow or a raven that has a message for you, or something to do with you being able to telepathically speak with other animals. I also feel like you have this major duality here, this dark and light energy. Some of you could have fairy energy, but also tap into your deeper, darker side, and that goes with this devilish ways here. It's like you're a perfect blend of light and dark energy. Something to do with pink roses. Maybe you're supposed to have some pink roses around you here to help lift your vibration and your frequency during these times of change. Some of you have like fairy energy, or have like literally either a fairy godmother or like a particular fairy that is watching over you as well, especially when you sleep. This fairy's blessing you, healing you. We have card number 42, disconnect. I feel like your spirit team wants you to lay off of maybe the TV, scrolling on the internet. Like, take a break here and be able to channel these messages from your spirit guides. Some of you are receiving messages in your sleep. Pay attention to your dreams. We have leap of faith at the bottom, card number 12. There's something that you need to just take the plunge on and do. There's something that you're meant to do here. Something big is what it feels like. Hang on, this is sliding. There we go. All right. We're not going to take that. That was at the bottom of the deck, but there's your transformation here. All right, Spirit. Tell me more about these changes that are going to occur for pile number 3. Some of you really need to, it's almost like you need to rest off some of this lower vibrational energy. I don't even think it's yours to carry. I feel like it's just from your surroundings. I feel like pile number 3 are my empaths, and they just soak in so much energy. This could be from your job, your relationships, your family, you name it, things that you're watching on the internet. And I think that's also part of what you need to detox and disconnect from here and get back to yourself, because your spiritual team has messages for you here. And this is something that needs to be shared. So some of you have like a dream, goal, hope, wish, or vision here. And it's something that you have been working on amongst like your day job or going to school, or this could be school and work, or your passion project and work. But whatever it is, you're about to be noticed here. And again, here she is communing with this bird here. Birds are very significant for you. Talking with animals, animal telepathy. For some of you, there could be a new mentor coming in for you that's an earth sign. Pay attention to your emails. Oh gosh, I know I just said disconnect, but don't let your like if you get a special text message or email that you've been waiting for, or if someone just so happens to reach out to you or shouts you out here, that could very well change the trajectory of whatever this dream is for you. whatever this message is that needs to be heard. But whatever it is, it's like there's going to be like some sort of fast progression or some sort of communication that's going to come through here, or some communication that you need. For others of you, this is like once you get the proper rest here, and like the messages are going to come in like wildfire here. Like these are all the messages and communication from your spirit team that you need to relay. I feel like some of you may have had like a block as of recently. This could be something to do with the next supermoon, lunar eclipse coming in that could help shift things for you. Definitely rest. Get lots of rest and meditate here. Can we get some advice to close up the reading for my lovely pile number 3s, please and thank you. Ooh. The numbers 99999 are very significant for you. You have all the 9s, 9 of swords, 9 of cups, 9 of wands, 9 of pentacles here. Some of you are definitely approaching a close of a particular chapter here, something that was very hard, something that was very stressful for you. Some of you could even be moving quite literally here. Wow. And something about the new place that you end up moving to can help. Like if you're going to move in a more naturous area or something, like from an apartment building to a house or somewhere that's like near a forest or body of water here, something about being in that new energetic frequency is going to help raise your vibration here as well. It's like something about a big wish is going to come true for you. My pile number 3s, all the hard work and dedication is worth it, is going to be worth it here. But it's like you have to continue. You're going to get a taste of it, but you have to continue to progress here, because the universe is going to give you a beautiful gift, is what I'm feeling like. These two just popped out of the bottom here. Again, it's like you're going to be seen as some sort of a leader here, pile number 3. And it has something to do with like the way you perceive things, the way that you intuit. Yeah, it's like people are gonna come looking for you because they want your knowledge, your views. They want more of what you have to offer here. Alrighty, my lovely pile number 3s. Hopefully you enjoyed your reading. Oh, let me note some zodiac signs. We have Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, more water energy. We have earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We do have, I think this is Gemini energy again, the 9 of swords, Aquarius energy, Pisces energy. We have fire energy. I think this is Sagittarius. Don't quote me though, I could be wrong. But honestly, you could be any sign, but these are just what's standing out to me right now. Ooh, we also have Aries, more Neptune here, more fire. Alrighty, my dears. Well, thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye, pile 3.